everybody, and welcome to Racing from
Delaware Park.
Delaware Park. I'm Rich Glazier, and this is the Saturday night show. Saturday night shows are now on at 10 p.m., but if you didn't remember that, you missed it. But you can watch it on YouTube, Delaware Park, anytime, day or night. But here we are. I'm Rich Glazier, by the way, and we're going to take a look at Saturday's races. And, of course, when I say Saturday, you know one thing for sure. It did not rain. It was a beautiful day. No humidity. A beautiful day, actually. And we were back on the turf. Figures, Bungie didn't make a pick for today, and we got back on the turf. So, fast track and a good turf for the 9-race card. And does Bungie have one for Monday? Yes, he does, because here he comes right on cue. Bungie, do you have one for Monday? Would you come over to this ear? All right, now, all right, you want to be stubborn? Whisper in this ear. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. What? Oh, that's better. What's the name of it? Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, switch in time. Very good. Now I hear you. Switch in time saves 9. Switch in time, Bungie. All right. Did you pick this one once before? Yeah, he's much better this time, he said. He's going to do much better this time. All right, well, we'll find out on Monday. And there goes Bungie. All right, now let's get started with the races. These were the horses that went postward at 1:15 p.m. on this beautiful Saturday. And we had one scratch, the 5. The favoritism went to Return Video. And now we'll turn the mic over high atop the grandstand to John Curran with the calls.
In there, off. Dangerous Hearted breaks well. Benny Jr. right there, and Rushkin is rushing up toward the inside to vie for that lead. Also with the rail, that is Dangerous Notion, a close-up fourth. On a gap of 3 lengths to Return Video, followed by Now Kingdom. I'm Running Late is the trailer. I've got a half mile to go, and Benny Jr. leads it by 3 parts over Dangerous Hearted. Length further back to stablemate there. Dangerous Notion toward the inside of Rushkin. Then comes Return Video looking to advance now on the outside. Begins to pick up horses, followed by Now Kingdom. And the trailer still is I'm Running Late as they race around the bend. Dangerous Hearted leads it by 1.5 lengths. Return Video moves up on the outside, ready to take over second. Going after that leader now. Benny Jr. has dropped back, followed by Dangerous Notion and Now Kingdom as they swing for home. On the front end, it's still Dangerous Hearted. Favorite Return Video has dead aim on the outside, and Return Video goes to the front. Now Kingdom rallies toward the outside. You've got a 16th to go now. And on the front end, it's Return Video beginning to draw away, followed by Dangerous Hearted up on the outside. Now Kingdom, but Return Video takes the opener by 4. Dangerous Hearted getting second. Now Kingdom edging out.
And it was the favorite, Return Video, taking it for Shannon Husky? Shannon Husky. She won the last race on Thursday. So it starts off the day, now won 2 straight races. And the trainer was John Tamaro III, whose dad was once leading trainer here at Delaware Park. Happy 10th Stable. The owner, 480, 260, 220. Dangerous Hearted was second with Rodriguez, 260, 210. Nile Kingdom was third with Cedeno, 280. Exacta 1020, the try 53.40 for the Super. You went down to the 4, and that paid 53.20 for $1. On to race 2. No scratches. A field of 6 will go. 6 furlongs. And the odds-on favorite, Sloozer.
In there, off. Toward the outside, Sloozer way well, joined by Patipa. Nobody's Angel racing forwardly. Toward the inside, that's Sadie's Magic in fourth. And the trailers are the Blues Dancer and Majestic Pick as they move down the back stretch. Sloozer on the front end by 3 parts of length. Patipa right there second, 2 lengths to Nobody's Angel. Racing in third toward the inside, Sadie's Magic. Then a gap of over 2 lengths, the Majestic Pick and the Blues Dancer. Only about 5.5 lengths separates the field as they make their way to the turn. Sluicer leads it by a half. Patipa applying pressure now in second. 2 lengths further back to Nobody's Angel going along in third. Sadie's Magic trying to mount a rally toward the inside, Majestic Pick and the Blues Dancer at the back as they race around the bend. Sluicer fending off Patipa still. It's still 2 lengths to Nobody's Angel. A length further back to Sadie's Magic as they turn for home with Sluicer still to catch. Leads it by about 1 3/4 lengths now. Up on the outside, Nobody's Angel. Down toward the inside, Sadie's Magic trying to kick it in. Furlong to go, and Sluicer trying to fend off Sadie's Magic, Nobody's Angel, and the late run for Majestic Pick. It's Sluicer in front, shortening stride just a bit, but still leads it by a clear 1.25 lengths. Sadie's Magic making a bid, but Sluicer will prevail. Sadie's Magic settles for second, followed by Majestic Pick.
And another favorite wins here, so the first 2 races went to the chalk, as we say. Sluicer was not a loser. Super Mario Pino up for Dale Capuano. Dale had a winner here on Thursday, so he's won 2 days in a row. And Phyllis and Paula Dixon, the owners, 380, 260, 220. Sadie's Magic with Rodriguez, $523. Majestic Pick with Cedeno, $240. The Exacta, $23.20. The Try, $67.20. That favorite double paid $12.60, and the Super, $86.90.
Climbs.
Yes, the winner, Sluicer, was claimed by Jesus Cruz, trainer. On we go to the third at Delaware Park. And again, no scratches. That's a good thing. And let's see if the favorite can win 3 in a row. The favorite this time was Little Miss Trouble. Here's John.
And they're off. Flashy Moment breaks well. Honest Mistake is there. Rushing up toward the inside, Editor and Little Miss Trouble. Little Miss Trouble from the rail, 6 and neck in front. Editor's right there second. 2 lengths to Honest Mistake in third. Up on the outside, Flashy Moment. Talks in her sleep got away in fifth, followed by Smooch and Candy and Angel's Alders at the back, about 9 lengths off that leader. As they pass the half mile, opening quarter goes in. 22 flat, speedy quarter. On the front end for Little Miss Trouble, leads it by 2.5. Editor chasing, then a gap of still 2.5 lengths further back to Flashy Moment. Talks in her sleep next to line, followed by, up on the outside, Angel's Alders making a 3-wide move, then Smooch and Candy, an Honest Mistake. Little Miss Trouble now being collared by Editora. Flashy Moment also right there as they turn for home. Little Miss Trouble leads it by a length. Editor toward the outside. Flashy Moment makes a bid between horses, going after that leader. A late run from Alders, make that Angel's Alder, but here comes on the outside Flashy Moment to take on Little Miss Trouble. Flashy Moment drifting in, drifting out there. On the inside trying to battle back Little Miss Trouble. It's Flashy Moment beginning to edge away. Little Miss Trouble has to settle for second, followed by Smooch and Candy and Angel's Altar.
And Flashy Moment, not the favorite, wins for Pablo Rodriguez. Hubert Gaffney, the trainer, Kasdan Racing Stables, the owner, $9, $380, $260. Little Miss Trouble, the favorite, ran second with Suarez, $423. Smooch and Candy was third with Garcia, $440. The Exacta, $39.40. The Try, $179.40. The Double, $31.20. Pick 3, $25.50. And the Super, $238. And that winner was another Delaware certified winner. Now, like I say, mostly every day we get at least one of those Delaware certified winners. And that's a good thing. Fourth race, 1 mile the distance, and scratch the 4. And the favorite, Dat Melody. Here's Johnny.
Everybody's off. And it's a pretty good start. Toward the inside, Chief of Staff goes for that lead. Warrior of the Roses right there. Try Flying under a nice hold toward the outside, trying to settle in that third spot as they make their way into that first turn. Right behind them, Dat Melody on the far outside, and what everybody wants is allowed to settle in the stride at the back of the pack. Chief of Staff leads it by 1.25 lengths as Warrior of the Roses and Try Flying are edging closer in second and third. Now we're going to have three across the track around that first turn, and on the outside, Try Flying is going to get the worst of it, 3 wide. Opening quarter in 25 and 2. So the tempo's rather moderate, to say the least, as they move down the backstretch. War of the Roses, Chief of Staff, and Try Flying across the track. Dat Melody's positioned perfectly behind that group, racing in fourth, and a gap of 3 lengths further back to what everybody wants. They make their way toward the half-mile marker, and it's still contested on the front end. Warrior of the Roses, Chief of Staff, and Try Flying across the track. 2 lengths to Dat Melody, and another 2.5 to what everybody wants. Half in 48 and 4. They sped things up a bit that quarter as they race into the turn. Warrior of the Roses, Try Flying, Chief of Staff about to be joined by Dat Melody. Those 4 within about 2 lengths, and what everybody wants also with a shot, gaining some ground on the top flight. Round the bend they go. Warrior of the Roses and Chief of Staff. Try Flying's had a wide journey the entire race, followed by what everybody wants, and on the outside, Dat Melody as they turn for home. Chief of Staff is digging in and holding on gamely, fending off Warrior of the Roses. Try Flying trying to kick in on the far outside for a long to go, and Chief of Staff slowed things down on the front end there and has plenty left down the lane. Chief of Staff is holding on. Try Flying on the outside in the second, maybe. It's a photo with War of the Roses.
And Chief of Staff was the chief in this race. It's a cinch if you bet on Lynch. Fergal Lynch for Hugh McMahon. And Winner's Circle Partners 7. 11:45, 42.80. Try Flying with Castillo, 462.80. Warrior of the Roses with Cedeno, 240. Exacta, 62.40. Try 183.20. Double, 46.40. Pick 3, 77.40. Pick 4, 172.50. And no superfecta in the fourth. On to the fifth we go. Starts the late pick 4. Scratch the 2 and the 7. Odds on favorite, Rolling Bobby. Let's see what happens.
In there, off. Swedenborg breaks well, goes right for that lead. Rolling Bobby moves up toward the inside. How Sweep It Is toward the rail, racing in third, followed by Lady Carmar and Action Absolute D's. As they move down the backstretch, Rolling Bobby and How Sweep It Is going at it head-to-head. Swedenborg now off the leaders in third. It's still 2 lengths further back to Lady Carmar and Action Absolute D's, your trailer, as they make their way into the turn. How Sweep It Is on the inside, Rolling Bobby on the outside. Swedenborg looking to advance now in third, followed by Lady Carmar and Action Absolute D's. Only about 4 lengths separates the field as they race into the turn. How Sweep It Is, Rolling Bobby. Swedenborg is a close-up third. Now 3.5 lengths to Action Absolute D's. And toward the inside, Lady Carmar. At the top of the turn, on the inside, How Sweep It Is, right alongside Rolling Bobby. They're head-to-head as they head for home. Now it's 4 lengths further back to Swedenborg, who's flattened out a bit. Furlong to go. How Sweep It Is and Rolling Bobby are still head-to-head. How Sweep It Is, game on the inside. Rolling Bobby trying to go by still. It's still How Sweep It Is and Rolling Bobby. Rolling Bobby, How Sweep It Is to the wire. It's a tight one. Maybe Rolling Bobby.
Right at the last jump, Rolling Bobby stuck that head in front, and the favorite wins for Jose Garcia in the winner's circle. Tony Pecoraro, the trainer for A. De La Pierre Stables LLC, 380, 260, 210. How Sweep It Is, a game effort for second with Lynch. 380, 280. Action Absolute D's, $3 with Cedeno. The Exacta 14.20, the Try 45.80, the double $28, and the pick 3 $69.10. And that winner was another Delaware certified winner, the second one of the day. And here we go to race 6, and first time in over a week back on the turf. turf labeled good. And we had a field of 7, no defections. Rails out 15 feet. And the favorite was Lovely Sunset. And let's watch.
Holiday Prayers in, we're about set. And they're off. Allie Darius breaks well toward the inside. Lovely Sunset in between horses, far outside Hope's Blossom as they come off that chute, with Allie Darius showing the way by a length. Lovely Sunset, the favorite, is right there up on the outside. Hope's Blossom trying to settle in the third. Then a gap of 2.5 lengths further back to Bella Perina in fourth. Up on the outside, it's Holiday Prayer. Along the rail, that's Dr. Leonardo. Increased Scrutiny is the trailer as they make their way into that clubhouse turn. Allie Darius showing the way with Lovely Sunset 2 lengths away in second. Up on the outside, that's Hope's Blossom third, followed by, down toward the inside, Bella Perina. Holiday Prayer moves up alongside of that one, then Dr. Leonardo. Increased Scrutiny, the trailer. Now much change in the first quarter mile. Opening quarter, 25-2. On the front end, it's Allie Darius in front by 3 parts over the favorite Lovely Sunset. Length further back to Hope's Blossom, followed by Bella Perina and Holiday Prayer side by side. Then Dr. Leonardo and Increased Scrutiny about 6 or 7 lengths from front to back. Opening half goes in 50-2, half mile to go. Allie Darius still leads it by a length over Lovely Sunset. Next in line, that's Holiday Prayer on the inside as they make their way to the turn. Hope's Blossom on the outside. Then comes Dr. Leonardo, Bella Perina, and the trailer is Increased Scrutiny. Round the bend now, Lovely Sunset takes over. The favorite, the one to beat. Allie Darius drops back a bit on the inside. Up on the outside, Hope's Blossom, followed by Holiday Prayer as they turn for home with Lovely Sunset in command. Leads it by 3 lengths now. They're charging up behind him, but Lovely Sunset got the jump far outside. Bella Perina is coming with a run. In between horses, Holiday Prayer. It's Lovely Sunset holding on by 2. Bella Perina is gaining ground steadily. Lovely Sunset, but here comes Bella Perina to spring the upset. Bella Perina drawing away by a length and a half. Lovely Sunset getting second.
And it was Bella Perina doing it for Shannon Husky? Shannon Husky for Bobby Raymond and Joseph Maneri. 27.80, 865.80. So the string of favorites goes down there. Lovely Sunset, the favorite, was second with Rose, 260-240. And Increased Scrutiny with Pinnell, 280. Exacta 99, well, it was $100, but for you, 99.80. The try, 346.40. The double, 141 even. Pick 3, 339.50. And the super, 801.70. And good to see him back on the grass again. Lucky 7th race field is in front of your eyes right now. And a field of 7. Will the 7 horse in the 7th race win again? Or will it be the favorite Off-Road? Well, let's see who it is. And stop talking Rich and let's listen to John.
We're about set. And they're off. Toward the inside, Anonym goes right for that lead. Quickly opens up 2 lengths on the field. In between horses, Man of Wiregrass far outside. It's Mr. Magooey as they make their way down the back stretch. Anonym leads it by about 2. Wiregrass racing second. Brahms Rock moves up on the inside of Mr. Magooey. In between horses there, it's Off-Road. Then a gap of 2 to Sockaroo and Vineyard Cove. As they race into the turn, Anonym on the front end. Leads it still by 2 over Man of Wiregrass. On the inside, Brahms Rock. Off-Road moving well. Next in line is Mr. Magooey, followed by Sockaroo and Vineyard Cove as they make their way around the bend. Anonym leads it by 2. Off-Road is in pursuit second. On the inside, Brahms Romp is third. Man of Wiregrass trying to rally. Next in line, Sockaroo well off the rail now as they hit the top of the stretch with Anonym still to catch. Anonym still leads it by 3 lengths. On the inside, Brahms Romp trying to make a run. Off-Road is flattened out a bit, it appears, followed by, on the outside, Sockaroo. But Anonym took control at the start and has not had an anxious moment. It's Anonym going to go gate the wire. Anonym holding on gamely. The battle is for second with Man of Wiregrass on the outside as Off-Road pulls up down the lane on the inside.
And it was Anonym taking it, number 1, with a lot of gusto, ridden by Augusto Marin with a lot of gusto. Jorge Diaz, the trainer for Victoria Ala Stable. 1340, 640, 520. Man of Wiregrass with Pino, 760, 560. Brahms Romp with Suarez, 360. That exact, the 105.20, the try, 469.40. Double, 444.20. Pick 3, 325 even. Nobody hit the pick 5 today. How about that? 4 out of 5, $164. Start working on that pick 5 for Monday, because there's already a carryover of $4,675. Not bad. And the super with the 2, 542.20. 8th race, back to the turf we go for our second turf race of the day. And this one's at a mile and 70 yards. And the favorite was Bound by Luck. Here's John.
And they're off. Toward the outside, that's Bound by Luck. Away Will going for that lead. Down toward the inside, I Got Sunshine and Trade the Pick. And Trade the Pick will come out on top as they reach the finish line the first time. Up on the outside, Canavero toward the inside. That's I Got Sunshine. 2 lengths to Bound by Luck. Trooping the Color moves up on the outside of horses. Next in line, Mr. Obvious dropping in, followed by More Than Teddy, saving a lot of ground around that bend. Trailers are Recliner and Check Rate. It's Trade the Pick on the front end, leads it by 2. Canavero racing in second, followed by I Got Sunshine. Bound by Luck in between horses, Trooping the Colors still with a wide journey as they move down the backstretch. More Than Teddy next in line, followed by Recliner up on the outside. Mr. Obvious and Check Rate continues at the rear. Opening quarter went in 24 seconds flat. They went the half in 48 4. They've got just over a half mile to go with Trade the Pick in front still by 2 over Canavero and I Got Sunshine. Bound by Luck is there as they make their way to the turn. Trooping the Colors looking to advance toward the outside of horses. Also on the move, that is Recliner. More Than Teddy toward the inside as they race around the bend. On the front end, it's Trade the Pick. Canavero and Trooping the Colors ranging up on the outside. Next in line is I Got Sunshine, followed by Bound by Luck. On the outside, Recliner as they head for home. Trade the Pick is going to give way to Trooping the Color. Turning for home, Trooping the Color takes over. On the outside, Bound by Luck. Far outside, Recliner trying to kick it in. Also with a late run in between horses. That's More Than Teddy. It's Trooping the Color, Bound by Luck. More Than Teddy, a late charge on the outside. Also with Recliner. Trooping the Color trying to fend off Bound by Luck. Trooping the Color, Bound by Luck. It's a photo.
Well, another close finish on the turf, and the winner of the photo was the 5, the favorite, Bound by Luck. For it's a cinch if you bet on Lynch. His second of the day, Jane Civelli, the trainer. She's been hot. Wilo Racing Stables LLC. $7.20, $4, $3. Trooping the Color with Suarez, $6.80, $4.60. Cannavaro with Betancourt, $3.20. The exact to $38.60. Try 156.40, double 74. Pick 3, 598.30. Pick 4, 2,000, 454.60. And the superfecta, $500.20. Are we up to the 9th and final already? We sure are. We're just cruising along, aren't we? And this is the Arabian race, and I'm quite interested to watch this race because, well, first of all, scratch the 1 and the 6 and the 10. Big Girl, the 2, debuted in a graded stakes race going against older fillies and 2 turns. Today she's going against older boys going to 2 turns. But I think that the debut showed a lot of promise. This could be one of the real good ones. And they bet her down to 2 to 5. Let's see what happens.
And they're off. Toward the inside, Kazoo being hustled out with Rio Bravo. Big Girl eager to go, but under a nice hold as they race into that turn. Big Buck is also right there as they make their way into the bend. They're across the track. Nobody wants to take back as they make their way into that first turn. Rio Bravo by a length. Kazoo toward the inside, Big Buck right alongside. Big Girl is going nicely in fourth. Then toward the inside, that's Big Ben. Jasmine in between horses. A Real Diva caught 3 wide around the bend. RB Super Duty finds the rail, and Hansline is your trailer. Opening quarter in, 27 seconds flat as they reach the backstretch. With Rio Bravo in front by almost 2 lengths over Kazoo. Big Buck is in between horses. Up on the outside for Clear as Sailing. There goes your favorite, Big Girl, beginning to move up. RB Super Duty has advanced nicely toward the inside of horses. Then comes a Real Diva, followed by Big Ben. Then comes Jasmine and Hanseline. As they race toward the half-mile marker, it's Rio Bravo cutting the half in 54 and 4. On the outside, Big Girl stalking, still under a nice hold it appears, is Big Girl, not let loose yet. Then toward the inside, that's RB Super Duty, and our Real Divas moved up on the outside in fourth. Then a gap of 2 lengths to Big Ben, followed by Kazoo. The rest are dropping out of it. 3/8 to go, and now Big Girl still under a hold, it looks like. Big Girl is going all on her own right now. Leads it by 3 lengths. Up on the outside, a Real Diva. Down toward the inside, Rio Bravo, followed by, up on the outside, Big Ben as they head for home. It's still Big Girl showing the way. She still has her head cocked, and they're still not letting her go. Big Girl, they're finally going to let her go down the lane. It appears she's been on cruise control the entire race, and now she's beginning to run, and it's over. Big Girl hardly had to run at all, and she's romping to victory. How good can she be? Big Girl just leisurely strolled around the track and won by about 10 or 11 lengths. Big Ben got second, followed by Rio Bravo and a Real Diva.
Pretty impressive, and you could tell even John Kern was impressed. He had a few editorial comments, but she really was never asked to run, and she was green, turning her head sideways and going in and out, but still won without any concern at all. She could be one of the big ones, and why not? Her name is Big Girl, and Yomar Ortega was aboard for Scott Powell, who's got a nice one here. He also has a horse called Big Boy. So he's got Big Boy and Big Girl. Powell Boy Stables is the owner, 280, 210, 210. Big Ben was second with Cedeno, 260, 210. Rio Bravo with Betancourt, 520. The exact, the $5. The try, 34.60. The double, 11.40. The pick 3, 36.30. And the superfecta, 48.70. And that is a wrap for the Saturday races. It was Travers Day. They had 6 Grade 1 races in a row and all kinds of competition, but yet we still managed to crack that $1 million mark. $1,056,622. Don't forget there's a Pick 5 carryover on Monday. We're open for simulcasting tomorrow, live racing on Monday at 1:15. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good night.